okay, welcome to another 8-bit face-off kerfuffle, and this video I'm taking a look at Gauntlet type game Ranarama, released in 1987 by Hewson. So yeah, let's take a look at the very first version. Right, kicking things off is the Commodore 64 one. Now I think this originally came out in the Spectrum, I'm not 100% sure. So yeah, it's basically, I'm going to say it's a Gauntlet clone. That's probably a bit unfair. It's got quite a lot more. You can cast spells. You have, where it kind of shares its gameplay with Gauntlet, you've got barriers to shoot. You've got generators to shoot. I don't know if you can pick up extra weapons. I think you can, but you can certainly make spells and that kind of stuff. Now what I liked about this game, I did actually have this on the Atari ST. What I really like about this game is the fact that you've got to open up the map. It's basically hidden. You can see doors, although some doors are actually hidden. As you go into it, they appear. And I like the fact it kind of keeps the game interesting. You don't really know what you're getting into until you've actually gone through a door. Now on the 8-bits, they're all black and white. The sprites are all black and white. I'm not 100% sure why that's the case. But you know what? It doesn't really. Now you've got a little map there. It doesn't really detract from the game at all. I don't think. Oh, there we go. Just found a little spare. Found a little secret room. Right, this bit here, you've got to try and form the word Ranarama. Now, it shouldn't be too difficult. One more. Oh, balls! Quick, quick! Hey! Now I think you pick up extra weapons, whatever it is. I can't. Not weapons. You pick up extra power. The little star sign, the little eye sign, I should say, that gives you a map. Anyway, that's the C64 one. Right, moving on. This is the Spectrum one. I had to actually think there because it's actually really colourful for a Spectrum. Yeah, you can tell it's a Spectrum because of the sound. But you know what? There's not a great deal of difference graphically wise between this and the C64 one, and that's not a bad thing. Graphics are really clear. Sound is minimal, as you would expect. But again, I love the fact that you can't see where you're going. You know, you go into a wee room. It's nice. It's a nice way to basically let you see where you've been, because I get really lost very easily with adventure type games, and this game makes it easier because you've got. You know you've been in a room, because if it's opened up, then you know you've been in there. Plus you get maps and that kind of stuff. So yeah, the graphics in this are nice and detailed. Right, where do we go now? Right, I'm not quite sure what these are actually doing. Got to say, the use of colour in the Spectrum is really nice. It really is good. I think it was Steve Turner that did the Spectrum one. Right, where do we go now? Right, there must be a door somewhere that I'm missing. Who do we... This spell is active. This will cause hidden doors. Ah, right, okay, so... Right, it's already active. I like what it says Ranarama. The colour is really nice. Right, there's got to be a door. There's got to be a door into the right here. Has to be. Hey! There we go. But it's actually a lot of fun to play, it really is. There's quite a bit of depth to it as well, which I like. I've always maintained that Gauntlet is quite a dull game to play unless you're playing it with real money, because the whole point is just to stay alive, but there's quite a bit of strategy to this as well. So yeah, there you go. That is the ZX Spectrum one. Right, let's move on. Okay, right, this is Atari ST one. Now this was the one that I bought back in the day. Nice use of colour. Yeah, you can see there obviously it's got the graphics aren't black and white, they're in nice kind of full colour. But when this game came out, you know, it was nothing spectacular at all compared to, you know, you had 3D games like Star Glider 1 and 2 and God knows what else. But when I bought this game, I really enjoyed it, and it was one of the games that I played a lot. I don't think I ever actually completed it, but it's such a fun game to play. This game, it wasn't released for the Amiga at all, don't know why. I think because it was quite an early 1987, it may have came out slightly later than Atari ST, I'm not quite sure. Right, here we go. Right, Ranarama. Let's have a look. Get the E across there. Ran. Oh, bollocks. Change that. Ran. Yep, swap that. Hey, there we are. What happened there? There should be too many to change there, I don't think. There we are. Yeah, really nice version that. I like that a lot. That's Atari ST. And the very last version is the Amstrad. Yeah, again, it's kind of gone with the same kind of colour palette of the Spectrum and the C64. It's all very kind of black and white with a bit of green. But I love the sort of look at the graphics stuff. Yeah, they may be kind of quite dull, they may be monochrome, but they've got a lot of detail in them. Why can't I shoot these? Avoid the beach ball. But yeah, yeah, it's great fun, really, really is. So yeah, what is the best version? You know what? I'm hard pushed to really pick between the C64, the ZX Spectrum, or the Amstrad. They're all very, 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 very similar. They're all excellent versions. You know what? I'm going to go, and I don't think I've ever actually done this, I'm going to go for the Atari ST one because it plays exactly the same, but it's got the colour graphics, which I think makes it look just that wee bit nicer. They might not be quite as detailed as the other versions, but I think the Atari ST one is the nicest looking one, but they're all fantastic. So anyway guys, as always, thank you very much for watching.